Hello, and welcome to the yin class for healing our womb and birthing stories. I'm really excited about teaching this because it's so important. Those memories live inside us and they're called implicit memories, and they can show up in ways that we least expect, but we don't have access to through the very conscious part of our brain, which is here. So we can only do it through this kind of work, through the somatic work. We are going to go through a series of postures today that at first you kind of might think, what? This doesn't feel very much like a baby in a womb. But I am actually energizing and aligning your entire chakra system first and guiding you back into safety each time I do that. And then, so that's about the first 2/3 of the class. And then in the final third, we will get into the really powerful healing work, which we need all of our chakra system online and prepared and ready to actually do. All right. But one of the keys with this is that as I'm working through different postures, I'm going to keep bringing you back into you getting really safe and feeling really secure and feeling really soft again. So that's why you want lots of pillows and stuff so that you can easily guide yourself back into that, but I will talk you through that as well. All right. So let's come and lay down in our little space and bring your strap with you and anything else that you might need, a water bottle, you might need tissues as well. And let's start. So laying down in your space and getting super comfy, we're going to really arrive on the mat first. So I'm going to move some of this stuff out of the way so you can really see my body when you look, but it can be really nice to practice for you with things around you like this, so you feel very snugly, like you're getting a big hug. You might want to put a blanket over you. I've got a little teddy here, see? I'm going to put this teddy on me. So let's start by really edging into our body. And give yourself permission to bring everything with you onto the mat. So you don't need to pretend that you don't have stress in your life or disconnect from things. What usually happens is if you surrender into whatever life is bringing to you at the moment, you'll find that during the class, you'll start to realign and shift, and it will feel less intense anyway, all by itself. Sometimes when we push things away, they can feel more intense. So all of you is welcome on the mat. And noticing the back of your body and where you feel most connected through the back of your body. There'll be 3 or 4 places. Maybe the back of your head, your shoulders, your lower back, your heels. And then we're going to simply notice our breath without trying to change it. So if you can breathe through your nostrils, do that. If you are a bit stuffed up, breathe through your mouth. But notice what the breath feels like as it first comes into your body. What does the air feel like in your nostrils? What does it feel like as it travels down your throat? And where does it go to in your body? And then how do you experience the breath leaving your body? How does your body soften to release the breath? How does the breath feel as it moves back through your throat and then out through your nose? So let's pay exquisite attention to how the breath feels as it comes into our body and as it leaves our body. Just for another 2 minutes. At any stage, you might have your eyes open or closed throughout the entire class. It's totally up to you. So I'm going to take you through a rotation of awareness now to help your mind and body to meet each other with equanimity. So simply allow your awareness to follow my voice through your body. So bring your awareness to the right hand, palm of the right hand, right thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, back of the right hand, right wrist, right forearm, right elbow joint, right upper arm, right shoulder, right armpit, right side ribs, right waist, right hip, right upper leg, right knee joint, right lower leg, right ankle, right foot, top of the foot, bottom of the foot, right toes, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little baby toe, left hand, palm of the left hand, left thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, back of the left hand, left wrist, left forearm, left elbow joint, left upper arm, left shoulder, left armpit, left side ribs, left waist, left hip, left upper leg, left knee joint, left lower leg, left ankle, left foot, top of the foot, bottom of the foot, left toes, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little baby toe, back of the legs, lower back, middle back, upper back, back of the neck, back of the head, top of the head, whole scalp softening, forehead smoothing, eyebrows, eyes soft, nose, cheekbones, jaw gentle, ears heavy, top lip, bottom lip, top row of teeth, roof of the mouth lifting and widening, bottom row of teeth, tongue resting down, chin, throat, chest, front of the rib cage, solar plexus, belly. Notice as you breathe in, the belly rises, and as you breathe out, the belly falls. Counting backwards from 7, where 1 inhalation and 1 exhalation is 1 count. If you get lost, come back to 7. Okay, let's release that practice. And let's begin with doing some really grounding postures to help us to open the space to really allow us to land very deeply in our bodies. So you're going to bring your bolster underneath you like this, so it's underneath your lower back. And take your strap and take it over the right foot like this, and take the right foot up into the air like so. And take your hands onto the strap in a place where you feel like your shoulders can rest. And notice if you go into it and you're like pulling your shoulders really, really hard. It's like, oh no, little shoulders, you can rest. So part of reconnecting with our baby self, which we're slowly going to go through the process of doing, is to be with our body with curiosity. So we learn over time as people to push hard, to go further, to go deeper, to try as hard as we can, to try and win, that sort of thing, to push ourselves. I wonder if you can approach this with a childlike or a baby-like curiosity. So rest into where your edge is in the back of this leg. Okay, so your edge is where your leg stops. It goes, nope, that's enough. And then simply notice the breath, how it comes in through your nostrils, where it goes to in your body, and then how it leaves your body. So the full pathway and how it feels as it leaves your body. And that's it. And as you do this, you might notice different parts of yourself that kind of rise to the surface. They are all welcome here. But let them rise, and you can witness them and keep your awareness in the breath and the back of your leg. And see if you can give yourself permission to follow an inner sense of this pose. So at times your body will want to go a little bit deeper, and go with that, but we're going to be body-led in this class. Okay, let's stay here for 4 more breaths. Some big sighs come, let them come. And then we're going to take the strap into our right hand and slowly lower that leg out to the side. Now see how my leg is quite straight? This is called a long lever. I can make the lever shorter if that feels better for me. So what I'm looking for is the opening in my groin and hip area. Now this other leg here, you can do whatever you want with it. So be body-led. So if you pull it up like this right now, and then allow your body to let you know where that leg wants to go. This is very different, isn't it, from how we normally behave, right? So you can sort of take that leg down, you can take it to the side, you can take it long to the side. Play with every positioning of it, and when it feels right for your body, go, that's the right place. And that doesn't mean it's the softest place or the most gentle place or even the strongest place. You will know, it will feel right inside you. So that's what we want to do. We're following our intuition. And this time we're going to bring the breath all the way down into our lower back. Might be a small breath, it might be a big breath. Just imagine the breath is traveling into the lower back. That's the in breath. And then as you breathe out, imagine your lower back is becoming heavier into your bolster. So we're starting to work with the energy of feeling safe and secure and connected. So that breath 6 more times, and continue to be led by your body as to where it wants to be in this pose. When you finish your 6 breaths, you're going to bring that leg back up to center and take your time doing this. Notice the back of your body. We're going to shift our hips all the way over on our bolster so we've got room to take that leg across our body that way. Okay, so I'm going to need to move quite a bit. But see how I can do that without, too much of a challenge. And I'm literally, so this leg is bent still. I'm literally going to take that one across my body like that. And just like before, I'm going to be body led here. So when I get into the posture, I'm going to start to play with it. Do I want this to be a long lever or a short lever? What feels better in my body? What do I want to do with the lower leg? What do I want to do with my arms, my head, my eyes? That sigh came when my body felt like it was intuitively in the right spot. Because every time we follow our body's intuition, our nervous system can literally get a little reset. It's like, oh, okay, phew, we're here. So stay here for 4 more breaths. And once again, breathing down into your lower back. And then this time breathe out into the hip that's on the bolster. So let yourself experience the heaviness and the depth. And when you finish your 4 breaths, come back to center. Take the bolster out. And I want you to lay in a position that feels really comfy for you. We're going to stay here for about a minute or 2 and just allow ourselves to get very, very comfy. And when you get into your comfy position, we're going to focus on feeling the support of the earth underneath us. That we are really held by Mother Earth. So notice where you feel most supported. So mine is in my right shoulder, my right hip and my feet. And I'm going to imagine as I breathe in that I breathe into those parts of my body. And as I breathe out from them and I breathe down into the earth and imagine that I have roots that are weaving all the way deep into Mother Earth's heart for the length of the out breath. Beautiful roots of light weaving deep, 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 deep down into Mother Earth to meet her heart, because she's got me. Let's do 6 more breaths like that. We're going to change the other side. This is how we're going to do it, okay? We're going to imagine that we have absolutely no neck muscles whatsoever. Like you have no neck muscles. And you're going to use your shoulders and your hands and your upper body to get you into a seated position to shift in the other direction, okay? So I'm going to move this out of the way and you can move whatever you need to. It's a really, really, really powerful way to come up. Hand down. Okay, so no neck muscles. It's a bit of a challenge. No neck muscles. Until you get into a seated position. And when you get there, you allow your head to find its natural alignment on the very top of your neck. And look around you. So noticing 5 things in the space you're in. And place one hand on the top of your head. And feel your seat bones underneath you. And your hand on your head. We're slowly coming home. Feeling safe in your body again. Okay, let's go in the other direction. So we'll need the bolster back, but as you go to grab your stuff, can you keep this level of stillness inside you? Because this is the trick, right? We want to take this stillness into our actions rather than having to leave our actions to find stillness. So take it with you. I'm going to move super slowly to find my bolster, which I've kicked all the way over here. I'm going to bring it back. Okay. And grab this pillow to go under my head. And when you come down, can you come down without using too much of your neck muscles? Look, I'm coming into really awesome hand mode, like 80s hand mode. It's great. So the way to do that is to really slowly come down. Roll yourself over, let your head come into its supported position. Take your time. Notice you might not, but I'm pulling this cushion a bit up underneath that supports the cranial base. So the very base of my skull is like, so imagine this is my skull. The very base of my skull here, I'm putting the pillow up into there to support that cranial base. A very important part of support for a baby, a newborn baby, by the way. So this is really profound to support the cranial base as we're doing this work. So now the left leg's going to come up. All right. Whew. Edging in. Again, following your intuition. First of all, your body intuition. First of all, finding the spot where your edge is. And then hold. Notice the in-breath and the out-breath. You don't need to change it. Just let the mind get very curious about it. And how much can you soften yourself into this posture? Your shoulders, your eyes. What does this bottom leg want to do? See if you can this time pay attention to where your body is really holding tension. And see if there are really mindful adjustments you can make to support your body to release it. So I'm getting a lot in my shoulders right now. It's stuff that I'm bringing in from outside the class. I don't know what it is. I don't need to know what it is, because I can work with the cells right now by giving them permission to be held by the earth, by Mother Earth. So a huge part of our womb and birthing experience is, do we feel held? Do we feel safe? Do we feel secure? Now that imprint will live in our bodies. It lives in the very cells of our bodies. It lives in our nervous system. So by us connecting into the earth right now and feeling how safe and secure we are and not pushing our body to extremes, we are showing our body a new way. We are showing our nervous system a new imprint, and this is what rewires the implicit memory. So let's take the strap into the left hand. I'm going to take this leg out to the side. So remember, short lever, long lever. This leg, you're going to do whatever you want with it, but you're going to be guided by what feels right for your body. Coming back into body-led movement. And when you nestle in, let's find that safety and security in our lower back, which is where the energy center is, that's connected to our sense of feeling like we belong on the earth and we have a right to be here. So we imagine we're breathing into the lower back with the in-breath, and then with the out-breath, we give our lower back permission to become heavier and heavier into the bolster. It doesn't need to fight anymore. Let's take 6 more breaths here. If at any time you feel any emotions come, let them come. You feel sensations through your body, let them come. Sometimes we get anger being released as heat that's releasing. Your body knows how to do this. It's just about the facilitation of making it safe enough to remember that it's allowed to do it. When you finish your 6 breaths, find your way back up to center lovingly. We're going to slide our hips over to the very left of the bolster and then let this leg roll over your body. Short lever, long lever, middle lever. Adjust yourself to suit whatever you need. Okay, this time breathing down into the right hip. Letting the right hip know it's safe to let go now. It's held on for long enough. It's braced itself for long enough. It's safe now. Let's do 4 more breaths here. So we're going to come into the resting position again. So do this in whatever way suits you. So you're lying on the different side this time. So I'm lying on my left side this time. Bring in whatever supports you need. You know how to do it this time. So it's nice to hug something. Notice in the side of your body where you feel heaviest. 2 or 3 spots. Breathing into those spots. As you breathe out, you're breathing out deep roots from your body, deep down into Mother Earth. Let's do 3 more of those breaths. And when you finish your 3 breaths, you are going to come up again like you have no neck muscles. Let your head land on your neck. Like an egg that's sitting in an egg cup. It doesn't need to do anything. It can just sit there naturally. So many babies end up with neck and back issues after delivery or even during the birth, right? So just let that happen. And once again, if there are any emotions that come up for you, let that happen. Okay, now you're gonna think I'm crazy. And maybe I am. We're going to come into plank for about a minute. So we're firing up our center of power, which we need. Our center of power is our sense of self. It's our I. It's where our I comes from. And our I gets to choose for us what works for our body, and it sets really great boundaries too. And our sense of I can be really dismantled in the womb, but also during the birthing process due to a lot of interventions. Okay, so when you come into plank, you can choose how you come into it. Let's all go on our forearms though, it's better for our wrists. And you can do it like on your knees like this. My clothes are falling down. On your knees, right? Now, the further out your knees are, the more intense it's going to be. So you can bring your knees in a bit like that if you want to. And you can also come up onto your feet as well. But careful of this thing, okay? That's not plank. That's your mind going, I really want to be on my feet while I do this for the Yoga Olympics, right? So you don't need to. You can just bring your knees down. The most important part is getting this beautiful alignment in your body, so your solar plexus actually needs to engage. Okay, so see what you can do here. Just stay with it. See if you can soften your shoulders. Your shoulders don't need to do much here. See if you can find that beautiful alignment in your neck again. So you can come into your sense of I without losing alignment. So you can come out of this whenever you want to, but if you're in it for the long haul, to stay with me here. Let's do 8 breaths now. And it's not like that kind of breath. It's like breathe in and breathe out. Can you feel the heat rising? We need heat to work with freeze. And freeze is what we do when we're in utero, and when we're very little, we can't fight flight. We can freeze. When you finish your 8 breaths, you're going to come into splat, which is exactly what you think it is. Like, just look at the ground and go there. Like this. Oh, see how good the earth feels after that? Say, hello, Mother Earth, you've got me, you've got me. I'm safe here. All right, people. We're going to come into pigeon pose. So remember about your neck. We're not moving like a meerkat, which is like this. We're not doing that. That way of moving can actually come from a lot of hypervigilance and from the birthing process, because it's just like the eyes are like, what's happening to me? What's happening to me? So you want to go slowly, right? We're using our body to come up. So pigeon, let's also have the left leg. You can either bring the left leg through like this and rest down. You might bring a bolster in like so, or maybe not. If you've got some knee stuff going on, that's too much for you. There's a few different ways you can do this, and you're going to be body led, remember. You can sort of roll over to this direction, and that takes the pressure off the knee. You might bend that back leg in quite a bit. What you're looking for is to stretch from here to here. That's it, just from there to there. You might come up like this and do it. Or lay down onto your back and do it like that. Okay, so just see what works for you. So pigeon's a great way to play with the gateway into our body, all right? So it's quite a deep and strong pose. And what we're going to do is we come to our edge first. So I could go all the way down like that, but I'm going to come, here's my first edge. And I'm going to hold there, and I'm going to notice the breath. And I'm going to breathe evenly, which is a way that my nervous system can suddenly find this sense of equilibrium, okay? So evenly means I'm going to breathe in for 4 and out for 4, or whatever count works for you. And I'm actually going to wait until my body, my leg, opens and invites me to go deeper. You'll feel it, wait for it. And when it invites you to go deeper, then let yourself go deeper. We're going to stay here for another 6 breaths. There it is. And only go as deep as your body invites you to, then wait until it invites you to go even further. Each time we go into another layer, we are releasing some more memory. And that's why we really want to go at our body's pace. Our body knows the safest way to do this. And if you're down in pigeon like I am, you might choose to really slowly come up. You don't have to, you might stay down. And just open up here. And just notice the alignment from your tailbone all the way up to the very top of your head. Good. And let's do the other leg. Now, you're going to transition to the other leg in whatever way you want to. You might do downward facing dog. You might come onto your hands and knees and move through your back a bit. You might come into child's pose. Just do whatever works for you. And then once again on this side, the right side, take your time. Get yourself set up and then find the even breath, breathing in for 4, breathing out for 4. Wait for your body to invite you in. We'll do 8 breaths now. Sometimes I ask you to do more breaths on one side because on the first side I talk a lot more in the setup. So the second side, you know how to set up, so I can let you go. And so that's why I'll do a greater number of breaths. You can either stay there after your 8 breaths, or maybe you'd like to come up. Play with sensing into your spine from your tailbone all the way up to the top of your head. Okay, good. We're about to do a really big chest opener. So this is something that you want to do in a way that suits you. So chest openers can be very, very activating. We will start with so we're going to work with the heart chakra. We're going to start with the back gate of the heart chakra, which tenses up, and when we have a very blocked back gate of the heart chakra, we tend to be quite self-critical. So just be aware of that, okay? So coming here, let's open up through the back gate first. So take the right hand and thread it between the left hand and the left knee, like so. And just like rest and opening up through that space in between your shoulder blades. And if you want to, you can bring the left foot up here as well, like that. And you can even take the left arm up and roll into that right shoulder blade a bit, and you'll feel a really huge opening in the upper back area. And then bring it down and swap sides. I'll just spin around so I put my back to you. So this time the left arm threads through. And then maybe not. It's the classic one to fall over on this one. And take the right arm up and be over a little bit. Good. Okay, good job. So come back to center. And head comes up last, so like you've got no neck muscles. When you get up, let it arrive. So let's use our bolster here. And we're going to start with camel pose, which is very, very big. Okay, it's a very big pose. So I'm going to show you a couple of different ways to do it. You can put your hands on here and press your heart out like that, if you want to. Or you might come up like this and press back like that. You might be able to come all the way down like this, but it is a really, really big pose. Or you might bring your bolster in like that, so you're not going quite as far. So be body-led, not ego-led. Ego is what we've been trained to do to feel like we belong. But every time we do that, we stop belonging to ourselves. Your head can come right back or not. It's up to you. Okay, slowly come up in the arc that you're in. So you come all the way up like that. And we're going to rest down into child's pose. And you might bring your bolster in underneath you, or you might bring some pillows or something like that, but just really take a moment to rest. It was really big. Notice how your heart feels here. And your heart may have had protection around it for a very long time. When we take it off, it's big, and we're going to work with it so it doesn't clamp back on again, okay? But just, it's going to take us another 10 or so minutes to do that. Can you feel how held your heart is here? And you might even like to grab something like that and put it on the back gate as well while you're lying here like this. Now you have an option to either stay here or to come up and do camel pose again. Be body led. Your heart might be feeling really open and sensitive right now. Or you might go, no, I really feel like I need to do that again. So if you feel like you need to do it again, you can come with me and do it at your, whatever your level is. This, 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 this. Coming up in your arc, grab your bolster, give your heart containment, which means your heart is now being held. So your heart feels safe. After a huge opening, your heart now feels safe. Just hold space for your body here. See what you're feeling. Good. We're going to really slowly come up. Take your time. Head comes up last. But have a few things to snuggle into close to you so you're ready when we come down. We're going to open up through our neck and the side of our body as well, okay? So you might take your legs out wide like this, or like this, like this. We're going to start with opening our neck and then go like this to each side. So whether you have your legs in or wide when you do that is completely up to you. So let's take our right ear down towards our right shoulder. And very slowly bring your chin down towards the center of your chest. And then taking your left ear up towards the left shoulder. Now, as you're doing this, if you're noticing any tension, if you want to, you can go all the way around or come back to center, whatever feels right. But whatever tension you're experiencing is tension that cuts you off, cuts your head off from your body, cuts your face off from your heart. When you get all the way around, come back to center. And let's go the other way. Left ear down to the left shoulder. We're going to bring our chin down towards the center of our chest. And then take the right ear towards the right shoulder. Let's either go all the way around or come back to center. Good. Okay, let's take our legs can be here, they can be wide. I'm going to walk our right hand down, take our left arm over like that. And we're going to follow the breath, all right? So you'll find that in the out breath, your body will profoundly let go if you are body led. All you need to do is focus on the breath, okay? And give your body permission to be in the breath. So as you breathe in, just notice where your breath goes to, and as you breathe out, try and lengthen the out breath and notice how your body will literally give into the out breath. Let's do 3 more out breaths here. Hold it down there and close your eyes. And maybe, if you can, keep your eyes closed. And then allow the in-breath to bring you back to center with your eyes closed. And just see what that feels like in your inner space. You might find light behind your eyes. We've worked through the whole process of realigning the flow of energy to come up like this. And in all the ways that we go through, like all the messaging we're getting in the womb and in the birthing process, we're actually like, that energy gets stopped by the messages that we're getting. Let's go in the other direction. So really follow the out breath. Remember, make the out breath longer than the in breath. Let your body surrender into the out breath. The body knows how to breathe. Maybe closing your eyes when the next in-breath comes, coming back up to center. You're going to hold here in whatever way works. You might cross your legs or sit on a bolster. We're going to take our hands underneath our armpits like this. Now when you're born, the umbilical cord is cut straight away. Your lungs and your diaphragm go into shock. We're going to lovingly feel the breath under our armpits that comes in. So breathe into the palms of your hands. Yeah. Notice if any emotions come up for you when you are feeling the breath back into your lungs and your diaphragm. Feeling where the little pinky finger is, and you're going to move your thumb to where your pinky finger is. So you take your hands down one hand's width, okay? So you're still around the rib cage, breathing into the palms of your hands again. Letting your lungs know they're safe. They're safe to breathe life. In their own way and in their own time. Feeling where your pinky finger is, once again walking one palm span down. So you'll be at the base of your rib cage now. Okay. We've got about 10 minutes to go. We're going to come into some really deep rewiring now, okay? So please take this at your own pace. So create your womb space again so you have all of that comfort around you. I'm just not going to put anything in front of me because I want you to be able to see me easily, but as to say, remember, we're not moving with our neck and our head sits on our body. And a teddy here. Okay. And I'll bring this over. And you're going to lie down in whatever way you want to, in a way that you feel really safe. You might have blankets over you, you might have your teddy, you might, whatever. You can be on your back, you can be on your side. It's whatever works for you, okay? Once again, feel the heaviness into the earth. Let Mother Earth hold you. All the tension that you experience, like when you're laying down on the solid earth, shows you the resistance that you have to really being safe, to feeling safe. And this is not a conscious resistance that you have. This is like all the fascia in your body and all your connective tissue that has gone into shock. It's gone like that. And it can't. So we can rewire it. So find the spots in your body where you feel heaviest into the earth, and once again, breathing into them with the in-breath. It can be a small breath. As you breathe out, let the out-breath weave down through the earth from those points. You can have your eyes open or you can have them closed. And you're going to feel into the felt sense of you as a baby. What was it like for you? And you might not have stories that go with it that are mental stories, but you've got body stories. So let your body tell you what it was like for you. You may have emotion that comes. You might have like a sense of shaking that comes, or a sense of heaviness, or you might want to pull more blankets around you. Let's take a real moment here to feel into what it was like for you. I feel like it was quite scary for me, actually. I think there was a lot of stress around me. I know that because I can feel it in my shoulders, I can feel it in my heart, and I can feel it in my tummy. So I'm going to allow myself to have the experience of this for a minute. If it gets too much for you, just come out of it. Really experience it. Now see if you can have the dual awareness of the experience you're having right now and the earth underneath you. We're going to find that breath again. Breathe into where you feel heaviest into the earth. As you breathe out, you're going to root down into Mother Earth. And not only that, but you're going to feel these sensations and these emotions leaving your body down through the roots into the earth. And Mother Earth is going to take it and she's going to transform it into something really beautiful. So you're letting this baby know that she can let go now. He can let go now. Your little baby is safe and held. Just notice how your body's feeling now. You might have a couple of big breaths that come. We're going to come up really slowly with no neck muscles. Okay, just a couple more things. So you're going to take the base of the palm of your hand into the bridge of your nose. It's like this, I'll show you. That's the bridge of my nose, and that's the base of the palm of my hand. My middle finger, or the root finger, is going to end up right there, and I'm going to give that a good rub. Wherever your middle finger ends up is your crown chakra, which is your connection to drawing in this incredible inspiration. And we are the portal between that boundless spirit and the earth, right? And we're meant to literally bring that inspiration in. It's inspiration is spirit in, inspiration. We're meant to bring spirit in, and we're meant to create in the world just in this really fluid and flowing way, right? So it's all the imprints that we get that cut all that off and stop that flow from happening and keep us hyper vigilant around what's going on around us, and that stops us from naturally flowing with life. It's really interesting that the root finger is the one that we use to find that spot. Actually, I just had like an epiphany about that, right? Because like, you know, say that to the world, we're done with this stuff, right? We're coming back into our spirit in era. Okay, so feel the so feel that the crown, that was, and this was your fontanelle when you were a baby, by the way. So this is what's really wild about this particular chakra. Okay, so feeling into that. Then what you're going to do is you're going to place your head down onto the ground. So that part is actually on the ground, just like this. So I don't know what your yogi status is. I don't know if you do headstands or anything like that, but you are more than welcome to do a headstand here. But I really just want you to get this sense of feeling that you pushing into the earth, not hard, but feeling how you can rest your weight on that part of your head. It's stimulating it, by the way. They're creating a stimulation in it. Yeah, and really feel you can move around a little bit as long as it's only a tiny bit. So we are literally stimulating the area. We are not putting pressure into our neck. If you are a yogi sort of person, then you can always go like that if you want to put more pressure into it. That's fine as long as your neck is not taking the pressure here. Yeah, what's it like to feel back into your head again? We're going to come up really slowly. So press your feet, your knees down, and head comes up very last. Okay, good. Now I wonder if you can imagine that as you breathe in, you're actually breathing in through this crown chakra. And the breath is traveling through your whole body down to your tailbone or the base of your torso. And as you breathe out, the breath is going down through the earth. So you are bringing heaven to earth. Our physical embodiment means we get to do all these things on the physical plane. We get to create. So I want you to bring to mind something that you would really love to do with your life. And this might be something that feels so out of your reach, right? But let's dream, all right? This is what we can do when we are free from all these imprints. We can create in the most wild way. So bring that thing to mind. Do not limit yourself here. And notice if you get a part of you that comes up and goes, oh, you can't do that. Just Shh, that's all right. All those little parts, thank you for protecting me. I'm going to really, really think of my hugest dream right now. Okay. Take one of your cushions or a teddy or something like that. You're going to place it over there. Okay. And that's might even be over here somewhere. All right. So put it a little bit of a distance away from you. I'm trying not to put mine too far away because I want you to be able to see. Okay, so mine's over here, all right? And I'm going to lay down like this. And first of all, I'm going to feel how supported I am by the earth. So once again, I'm in splat here. I'm going to let my body really drop into Mother Earth here. I'm going to feel all the parts of me. She's got me. We're going to take 4 breaths here, like just let yourself be held. Okay, so bring to mind that thing again that's actually, mine just fell over. It better not be symbolic of anything, but bring that thing to mind again. Bring it to mind. That thing that you so want. Now imagine as if you had it. What would that feel like inside your body? What would your life be like if you had that? Really think through this. And what would it feel like? Are you ready to go get it? Yeah? Okay. This needs to be done very slowly, okay? It's just over there. You're allowed to have it. You can have whatever you want. We're going to really slowly bring our knees in first. Like I want you to take your time doing this in such a conscious way. Your head's going to come up very last. This is what slows us down and keeps us in our body. When you're ready, you're going to bring the other knee underneath you. How much do you want this thing, right? Feel it in your body, how amazing it would be to have it, how much you want it. Close your eyes and just have a look at it. Notice what it feels like inside you. Oh, I'm getting all teary. Notice what it feels like inside you. And you're going to very slowly crawl towards it, very slowly. You are allowed to have this. You are able to bring this into your life. Really slowly. When you get it, you're going to bring it in, hold it into your heart, and you are going to find your way into a super comfy position. You might put a blanket over you. You might curl up or you might be on your back. Hold it right next to your heart. Allow yourself to view your life on the inside as if you've already attained this, as if you've already done it, you've already brought it into your life. What does it feel like inside your body to have that, to have created it? And say to yourself, I did it. I created it. I did it. And when you're ready, you're going to roll onto your back for Shavasana. You can stay in the other position if you want to. Otherwise, you might roll onto your back and you might hold that on your heart space. And feel everything above you, the boundless potential of the space above you and the steadiness of the earth beneath you. You have arrived. You are here. You are so welcome here. You have a right to be here. And you're ready to create. I'm going to leave you there. You stay there for as long as you need to, and when you finally move, remember to move with your head very, very last and take your time. Maybe do some journaling about the little one and the connection you had with that one. And in the Yoga Nidra that's up next in this month, we're going to go really deep into that little baby one and reintegrate them. Lots of love.